We have with us here today Srinivasa. Srinivasa is the CIO of Julphar Pharmaceutical. We've all, I think, at a point of time, have been a customer to Julphar. Srinivasa comes with an experience of 20 plus years in the IT industry, and he's leading a skilled 30 plus IT individuals in the Ras Al Khaimah RAC HQ. And since you've joined Julphar, there has been amazing transformation leading the organization into the Industry 4.0 or the Pharma 4.0. So we are here really today to talk about your experience and leading with questions. So Srini, the first question would be really about the full digital transformation that you've been doing in Julphar. Since you've joined the organization hasn't been really more busier. So many projects, so many initiatives that have been launched. Can you please tell us and walk us through your digital transformation journey, your projects, and what are you up to?
Thank you very much. And first of all, thanks for having me on the stage. And hello, everybody. So as you know, Julphar is a pharmaceutical company. We are into the manufacturing of pharmaceutical products, and we have been leader in this region. Of course, we were serving to the global needs also. If you look at Julphar, somewhere 2017-18, we got into some business challenges, and then there was a revisit of the strategy of the organization. Coming to me, I am completely new to this region. This is my second year, and I consider myself as just 6 months. 1.5 years was only COVID period, hotel to office and office to hotel, right? So that's how it was. So when the organization revisited the strategy, the primary thing was the turnaround project. And the turnaround project has different themes, to bring the business back. And that very specific to IT, we looked into the different themes. Of course, there were some infrastructure themes, some security themes, some people themes, but very specific to the core and the business need. We identified 3 areas. One is the supply chain, another one is our overall master data of the organization, and we call something like activity-based costing. That is something to do with the cost of goods manufactured, cost of goods sold. So these were the different initiatives, primary initiatives, which we tackled during the first year, that is 2021. And of course, SAP played a very big role in this with us, because we finalized, or we strongly believe that our core ERP solution is SAP. That is what we want to leverage first for all our business needs. And then once we completed our turnaround major initiatives, then we got ourselves aligned with the organization 2030 business strategy. Based on the business strategy, we have different teams running now. Of course, looks like everything should be done yesterday, but it is difficult, right? We should keep the business running and at the same time transform the organization with needed priorities. With that, we have the HR initiatives, that is success factor running now, extended warehouse management running now, and also we are starting S4HANA blueprint initiative. And then track and trace is a big topic in entire UAE region now, depending upon the regulatory requirements. There is a strong focus, and of course there are other pipeline of initiatives in place.
Great. We're excited as well about those projects. And can you please tell us how Concur fits into your whole digital transformation?
Yes, see, Concur, what happens is just a few minutes ago, we listened a lot about Concur, what Concur can do, So Concur should not be looked like just a reporting tool, or it should also not be looked like something which brings efficiency in the back office operations in the finance department. It is much beyond that. We should look at complete the life cycle of the solution, end-to-end life cycle of the solution, the kind of intelligence what it brings. It is in a simple term, we can only talk about intelligence in the reporting terms. No, it leads to the organization's efficiency, it leads to the compliance, and it leads how it meets your governance requirement, your policy procedure requirements, and also it leads to the efficiency, like how every dollar or a penny or AED is spent, right? And it also leads to optimize a lot of things, the kind of, like we talked about, selecting a different airline or a different taxi partner or a different hotel. It leads to shortlist all those kind of partners where the organizations can have engagements, have some best price. And apart from that, if you look at globally, the trend is it is not only the organization working on reducing the carbon footprints. The organization would like to partner with similar kind of organizations, similar mindsets, right? It helps to shortlist these things also, and also it helps us, for our organization like us, what our field force are doing, how we can make their life better, how we can help them in selecting the better choice of food restaurants or hotel or a travel. I look at it in a very different way, and we have experienced that.
Perfect. Thanks for sharing, Srini. Can you please tell us, like, from your experience, from broad perspective, different sizes of organizations, why organizations invest in the solution, and also what do you recommend from your experience in the implementation? What would organizations consider during the implementation time to have successful implementations?
Great. So in my previous experience, I've been a system owner, been the part of the project for an organization size of 40,000 plus users, and across having presence across 100 plus countries, at least 20,000 plus active users who are on Concur coming with the Salesforce team, right? We have seen it very good benefits of Concur in line with what we discussed from past few minutes or first hour. End to end, we have seen those benefits. From the organization perspective, if you look at, you can track from the end point of the spending to the end point where it will go into your P&L. So you have the complete visibility, and that gives a clarity for you how the money is spent, and how we can optimize, how we can increase the employees' experience, how can you reduce their time so that they can invest their time in other productivity activities or with their families. It is, I'm not sure how many of them come with handling a Salesforce organization or working with a Salesforce organization. It is a pain to see them because in Asia, very specifically, they have to travel miles together to meet the customer, wait there, and then you have to take a paper, write your expenses, send it, and even then you don't get your money back. There will be hundreds of questions asked from your finance team, your manager. I mean, all those things are reduced. When it moves out of you, all the errors are addressed. You know exactly what you need to provide the mandatory input. The money goes to the Salesforce in a timely manner. Of course, the organization also invests in giving better options for their own work to be performed. This is how I see it, and this is a big thing. What I believe, what organizations should do it. And also coming back to we were talking about carbon footprints, right? I'm not very sure about this region. It's very clear if you look at in Europe or in Scandinavian countries, there are policies. Organization will not work with a partner who are not having a mandate of reducing CO2. So some are having the formal policies, some are having the informal way of managing the sustainability part, right? With Concur, it's very clear. We can decide and tell, okay, fine. We just some time back we saw about different airlines. If we believe that this particular airline is not contributing toward the CO2, I will not select that airline. I will select a different airline. I may make it as a policy in my organization. Just an example, right? So I think these are the different things what I see. And coming back to the rolling out of the project, I think before even a project starts, we need to spend a lot of time to address the why part. Right? Why part is very important. Spend more time to cascade across the organization why part and what is in it for me to every user. I think this too, if very clearly if you address it, how you going to do it, how are you going to implement it, and what are the benefits, I think those things will work out very smoothly. So this is what very strongly I believe in.
Perfect answer, Srini. I would say it's really about why do we do what do we do? Why do we invest in those kind of things, and how does it fit into our strategy as all? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for.